to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Thuy and I am coming at you today looking crusty and busted AF because at the moment my skin is breaking the F out. I've got so many spots on my skin. Look at this Mount Everest on my forehead. I can literally pop it and it will spill in your eye like ah! I thought this is probably the perfect day to do another Thuy test video because there is a foundation that is currently going viral on TikTok right now and I was like, I need to put this to the test. We're going to be discussing the Good Apple foundation from KVD Beauty. I'm going to be doing a serious wear test. It's meant to be full coverage. It's meant to be amazing and glow on the skin. It's meant to be like a one swipe wonder. You guys seem to love whenever I do like an in-depth testing video. So we're going to be doing swatches today. I'm going to tell you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, if it's actually worth the hype. If you guys want to see my first impressions of this product and also a good wear test, please keep watching. Let's get into it.
Yeah, get into it.
KVD Beauty. It's been a while since I've tried anything really amazing from them, but recently they have just rebranded. Kat Von D is no longer associated with the brand. She sold off all her shares, so now we're just basically starting off with a fresh canvas. I feel like a lot of times people focus more on the owner and their situation rather than if the products are actually amazing or not, and that can make an impact on whether you like a product because of the brand owners. So now that she's out of the picture, we can just focus on good products. Okay, so I have here 3 shades of the Good Apple foundation. I've got medium 42, I've also got medium 45, and I've also got medium 48. Okay, so I want to start off with some quick information about this foundation. If you've been living under a rock, you might not have heard of it before, but it's a full coverage cream foundation. Normally, guys, I'm not a fan of like balmy foundations. I find that they're quite greasy, they don't last on my skin. I've got really oily skin, so I'm really intrigued on how this foundation will last. It says it's a fast full coverage foundation. It's available in 40 shades, which is a great start. They also have a good variety of shades as well. It's not just like 20 shades for like pale light skin and then like 3 shades for like deeper skin, which I feel like is another tick for this foundation. There should be hopefully a shade in here for everyone, with hopefully shade expansions in the future. It's available at Boots and is retailing for £29, and you also get 10 grams of product. I don't know if that's a lot. Is that a little bit? Is that a lot? Let me see. So the Huda Beauty stick foundation, you get 12.5 grams, but this foundation is £32, so it is a bit more expensive. So let's start off with swatches on my skin, and we're gonna see if this covers up my skin. I've been breaking out so much recently. I've been noticing that my skin looks really dry and flaky because I've been trying to dry out the spots, which in turn dried out my skin. Now my nose looks all dry and cakey. Okay, so we've got medium 42, which is the lightest shade that I have. For reference, I am like an NC 35, NC 30 in MAC. First impressions, the packaging, nice and slim. I feel like this would be great for makeup artists. If you have loads, you can stack up in your makeup bag. Really good, easy to travel, good to pop in your makeup bag. The packaging is really nice and slim and is apparently all 100% recyclable, which, oh my god, that is so amazing. For the whole package to be recycled, Mother Nature is ticking off that box.
Nice.
Oh wow, she's creamy. She's very creamy. This is a really nice shade. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be flipping you the bird. Alright, this is medium 42. This is the lightest shade that I have, and I actually feel like I could probably go even lighter. The thing about full coverage foundation is that you really need to make sure you get the foundation on point when it comes to the colour match, because it could easily turn you to Oompa Loompa in 0.1 seconds if you ain't got the right shade, honey. Alright, so this is medium 45. This undertone is a bit more neutral, which is nice. This is medium 45. You think that it will be darker than medium 42, but I actually think it's a bit lighter. I don't know, the undertone is really different. This undertone is very yellow. This undertone is a little bit more neutral, I guess you could say. We also have medium 48 right here as well. Is this shade even lighter again? This shade is definitely more pinkish for sure. This shade is a lighter, which I like, but the undertone is not quite right. It's too pink for me. So basically, none of these shades fit me. Great. This is a close-up of 3 of the shades. You guys can see that this is a bit too pink for me, and I feel like this is just going to probably oxidize and it's going to turn even pinkier on my skin. I'll probably say that 45 is probably the better colour match because 42 is very, very yellow. Okay, so we're going to go in with this shade medium 45. And I'm going to use this with a foundation brush from also KVD. I feel like this is a good comparison because I'm using their tools, I'm using their foundation. They're probably designed to go together. Okay, so we're going to load up this brush. Can you guys see as well, when I dip into the product, it slightly is lighter. So I don't know if this foundation is going to oxidize. Okay, first impressions, when I put the brush in, I'm like, oh, it's picking up like a lot of product. Just a couple swipes and I feel like this brush is like saturated. Okay guys, so we're going in. I feel a little bit nervous because this is where people go like, in the TikToks, you know. Wow, it feels so smooth. I've never felt a product like this before. It feels like it's gliding over the skin so well, especially with a brush as well. Normally, whenever you have a brush, it always leaves streaks, especially when you apply it on like this. This is just so smooth. Also, this color match though, it's actually a lot nicer than I thought it would be. It actually blends into my neck really well. Okay, so I've had a really stressful morning. I've shed a few tears. I've got eye bags for days. So we're gonna see if this can cover up all of my sins. All my anxiety. Can it cover up all of my depression, please? Wow. I just looked at myself on this monitor and I'm like, oh my god, that literally took 2 swipes to give it such a full coverage. Normally I would have to layer with concealer, and I think this foundation is gonna be so good for people that needs to get ready really quickly but loves a full coverage. I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm actually so surprised that this foundation is trending, because at the moment the trend is to have like glowy skin and like showing all your blemishes and all that kind of stuff. So I am surprised that a foundation that's so full coverage would go viral. Oh my god, my eye's stinging. Why is my eye stinging? What the hell? I've never had this happen before with a foundation. I always put foundation over my eyelids. I hope I'm not allergic to this. No! Right, I'm gonna do half my face first so you guys can actually see the before and after. I also have a feeling though that because the foundation slides on so well, does that mean it's gonna slide off really quickly as well? My eye is literally weeping right now. I literally feel like I've pumped foundation straight into my eyeball. Let's see if that happens on the other side as well, because maybe I just went a bit too ham and the foundation accidentally got a little bit into my eye, which I'm sure is not safe. My eyebrows are tattooed. Let's see if it covers it. Oh. Oh wow. I'm blocking out my brows with this KVD foundation. What? Oh my god, this will be so good for drag queens. I can't believe it just covered up my brow tattoo. I'm gonna literally go on top of my eyebrows and see if it can cover all of this up. Wow. This will be so good for brides who want to cover up their tattoos on their wedding day. You've got a prom going on, you just want to cover up your ex-boyfriend's name on your ass cheeks, you know what I mean? Obviously you can still see the hairs, but the actual tattoo is covered up. This is crazy. And for something to feel so creamy, I feel like there's lots of oil in this foundation or something, because it is gliding on so smoothly. I wish I had another tattoo to show you guys, but the only tattoo I have is on my face. Okay, so I just cleaned up this line so you guys can really see like the before and after. There is clearly a difference. It's covered up my redness. It's covered up underneath my eyes. I feel like I've got the coverage that I would normally get if I went in with a concealer, if I laid up my normal foundation at least twice. Like, I can't believe it, guys. This is crazy, but I do feel like there's going to be a catch because I feel like it's so creamy, it's just going to slide off my skin. Okay, let's see if this foundation can work on top of these spots. That is the true test. Oh wow, the redness is covered up straight away, which is amazing. I kind of like the fact that this foundation doesn't set just yet, because I feel like this line I can easily blend it out. It's covered up my spot for sure, but it doesn't cover up texture, which is normal. Obviously if you have a lot of texture on your skin, there's nothing really you can do about it unless you have like laser. I'm going to put this foundation on top of my eyes. If it stings my eyes again, that's when we know it ain't suitable for around the eye area, okay? Oh my god, my eyes starting to sting again. Nah, something weird is happening to my eye. I can't quite explain it, but it literally feels like foundation is like seeping into my eyes. I feel like I've literally opened my eyes out like this and just shoved foundation all over it, because it feels like tingly. How do I explain it? It feels like I need to like squint my eyes, like I've got hay fever or something, but it's not. It's the foundation, girl. Can't even concentrate because my eyes are so stingy. Alright, I'm gonna have to take 5 minutes. I'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm back now. Sorry about that. My eye was going through something. You know that stinging feeling when you actually get cleanser in your eye? That is literally what it felt like. I had a bit of time to just sit and like close my eyes, and now I feel better now. Overall, I actually really like the look of it. It doesn't look overly cakey on my skin. It literally just looks like how my other full coverage foundation looks when I've applied on like 2 layers. If you like that full coverage look but you want it in a quicker way, I feel like you would like this foundation. I also wiped off this foundation on my eyebrows as well because I was looking a bit crazy there for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Vichy Dermablend powder. I actually really really like this powder. It's super nice and affordable as well. So I'm going to put this all over my skin. Let's powder this bad boy. That looks so much better already. It did say that it was a natural matte finish, which I do have to agree with. It definitely had more of like a slip to it, but it wasn't overly greasy as well, which is great. Okay, so this is what my foundation looks like after it's been powdered. I really like the finish of it. I look really, really flawless, really smooth. I'm going to go on top with some bronzer, blusher, you know, bring back the life to my skin. I'm going to go in with this bronzer from Fenty Beauty. I haven't used their bronzers in ages. I'm just going to dust this all over. You guys have to remember that when you are going in with a full coverage foundation, you're probably going to have to put in a bit more work to make sure that your skin looks a bit more natural. You don't want it to look like you put Dream Matte mousse all over your face, you know, you don't want to look like a cake face. Just adding bronzer, blusher, highlighter, it just gives you that kind of like back into your skin. I'm going to go off now and finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts and also the wear test, of course. Okay guys, I am back. I feel like a little schoolgirl today. Hello, I really want to do like some kawaii cute vibes today. I have filmed this makeup look for an Instagram video that I'm going to be uploading soon, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's just xThuyLe. While I was doing my eyeshadow, I kept looking at my skin, and I do have to say that I do think that this foundation is better for people with dry skin. If you have oily skin, if you have smile lines, if you've got a lot of creases or wrinkles, it definitely does move, and I constantly had to keep wiping away my smile line, wiping away around my nose where I get a lot of lines. A lot of times foundation kind of settled around here, around my nostrils. I felt like it kind of like caked up there, so I kept having to like, you know, blend out the smile lines, which was a little bit annoying. If you have a problem with your foundation settling in certain lines, this foundation will definitely settle, girl. So I'm gonna go off now. It's currently 4 p.m. I'm gonna update you guys on my vlog camera, and you guys can get to know my final thoughts. Okay guys, so it is 11 o'clock at night time now. This makeup has been on for a good couple of hours. I'm not gonna lie, I did have a little look at myself in the mirror and I was like, dang, this foundation isn't wearing as nicely as I thought it would. Okay guys, so this is a close-up of the foundation. I don't know if you guys can see, but the foundation's all caking and bubbling up around my mouth. I feel like when I touch my skin now, the foundation is literally like coming off because my oils are starting to come out. I was filming some TikToks earlier and I was like, oh my god, I'm literally so shiny, so I had to like dab my forehead with the back of my hand. Let me zoom up for you guys. Okay, so around my nose is literally all caking up. Also around my mouth, I had so much foundation that I was just gathering all around here. If you frown a lot, like you can definitely see the foundation settle. But overall, I feel like there is a market for this foundation. I feel like a lot of times full coverage foundations, they're so dry and cakey, and I do feel like this foundation would really suit people that have more normal to really dry skin, because I feel like whenever you put on a full coverage foundation on someone who has really dry skin, it could instantly look so cakey. Whereas this foundation, as soon as you put it on, your skin just looks so much smoother. It doesn't exaggerate your fine lines and stuff. It's only later on during the day when you've had like a long day and your makeup's starting to wear off, or you start to get natural oils come out, that's when I start to notice that the foundation starts to look a little bit more cakey and keeps kind of moving around, which for me, I don't think this is going to be like my new holy grail foundation. If I'm completely honest, I feel like this foundation will be absolutely amazing if you have normal or dry skin and you want a full coverage foundation that doesn't feel instantly like you're caking on loads of makeup, because it's so full coverage but one swipe is all you need and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. But I do think for people like me that have super oily skin, I do feel like the foundation kind of breaks up and it doesn't really wear as nicely throughout the day as my other foundation. It's not bad. I personally would want a foundation that actually mattifies a little bit more, and I feel like I've got loads of other foundation that kind of ticks that box for me. So I'm definitely interested in getting maybe a lighter foundation for underneath my eyes, and even bronzing or contouring with this foundation. It's so smooth, so creamy, and I still feel like my skin looks really flawless even though I'm not wearing concealer, so that is definitely a plus. I really hope that this video helped you guys out. I feel like all the video that's going viral at the moment is just from people just literally swipe it on the skin and be like, oh, it's amazing. But I do think by watching a YouTube review, seeing a wear test, that's when you can actually see if the foundation actually lasts on the skin. Like, we all want our foundation to look amazing from start to finish, right ladies? All right, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give me a little thumbs up if there's any other viral products you guys want me to test out, or if there's any other videos you guys want me to film, please let me know down below in the comment section. And that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Monster Everest on my head. Monster Everest, what's that? Okay, so this is medium 45. Do you guys see that? Someone had my back there because I caught the foundation. Grang's editing this video as I'm filming it, so the dedication never stops. Oh my god, imagine if I get blinded by the KVD foundation. Oh, the lawsuit will be stunning though. The eye bogies are coming out. That's how you know when the eye bogies are coming out. It's trying to flush away any toxins inside the eye. Do you like this foundation?
Well, it is full coverage.
Yeah, it's full coverage, bitch. Oh, look at my best boyfriend ever. Boyfriend of the Year awards goes to Grang. He cut up some mangoes for me to have as a snack while I'm filming. I feel like this is the foundation shade that I'm using right now. This yellow ass foundation. Oh my god. Can you tell I've been crying today? Buying a house is so stressful. I can't even imagine buying a house, selling a house, having kids. I'm like, ugh. And also I had to put like a fake beauty spot on these blemishes because they were protruding.